Ladies and gentlemen, for the 739th time, it is the Mason and Friends Show, featuring that dude called Miguel, aka the Black Hand.
Yeah. Miguel.
As well as that dude called Jew, aka El Juperino.
I like Megalito better than Miguel.
Megalito? El Megalito. Me, I am El Mahoney, aka Mason. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
Yo, what's happening, everybody? How y'all doing today? With the powers combined, we bring you the theme song to Voltron. What's good?
Man, everything's pretty good, man. I started out the day, I've been having liquid breakfast all morning. The day started out, I had me a beer, had me a raging bitch. And
there you go.
And now I got me a latte with a couple shots in it. I had a couple shots of rum with the unit here. And my boy El Miguel, or Megalito.
What's happening here with him?
I was just going through my notes, and I remembered the night.
Oh, you got something to talk about?
Yeah, well, me and old Salt and Pepper don't made it up in the fats again, I don't know what night it was, Saturday night, I believe. And you've been to fats, right? You know the dude in the wheelchair that's there, like, he's a regular. You may not know the dude. All right.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been to fats recently.
There's a dude in a wheelchair who's a regular.
Is he cool? He's a cool dude in a wheelchair, or is he madman? He's got to be cool because we're talking about him. So
he's all right, I guess. I ain't talked to him.
So you don't know him like that.
I just know. He's always in there trying to get some pussy. I guess maybe or just motorboat some shit. Maybe I don't know what his intention.
Shit, might as well let it in.
I don't know what his intention is.
All I know is if Lieutenant Dan can hit it, that man deserves a shot.
I don't know if he's crippled from hips down, you know what I mean, or thigh down, or I don't know what the situation is, you know what I mean.
Either way, guy in the wheelchair.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
Either way,
if my shit didn't work and I could let a bitch ride my dick and get off, like I would enjoy that.
Would you be an ass if? All right. Side note. Would you be an ass if you like try to play the cripple? Play in the wheelchair to get some play, and then you got up and you just railed the shit out of the girl. You know what I mean? Like, who would be the asshole there?
Hold on, say that again.
No, I get it. Let me explain it. I think I understand what he's saying. So if you were to say use a wheelchair in order to bang a chick,
like Ricky Bobby, when Ricky Bobby was crippled, but he wasn't crippled.
But like, so you're using a wheelchair as if you are a cripple.
You want to get some sympathy,
and
pussy.
You meet a girl and she's gonna give you some sympathy pussy, and then when she finally opens it up to you, you treat that pussy like you treated that booty hole that time that bitch was like going to fuck that ass.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So you go and you try to like wreak havoc on that motherfucker, like you just wreck shop.
Standing on the bed, one leg up on the wall, all kinds of other shit.
Well, you're doing Patrick Bateman. You're flexing in the fucking mirror while you're hitting that shit.
Kissing yourself.
Yeah.
Right. You kissing your muscle and shit. You're doing Big Papa Pump shit.
You
out there like Scott Steiner.
If you're Big Papa pumping out there, then you're in the wrong. You're in the wrong. Yeah.
I mean, you're in the wrong for playing the sympathy card for some pussy.
In the wrong for playing sympathy card for pussy always.
All right, so
beside from that, how much more in the wrong are you when you wreck that fucking vajayjay? You go in on that motherfucker.
She's gonna love that though. That's the bad part.
Well, like that's the thing, and then you sit back down and you're waiting. Here's how you play it. I'll tell you how to play it. Guys that are going for that sympathy pussy, let me tell you how to play that shit. You hit that motherfucker like a fucking hardcore, like you fucking rocking that monkey, like bam.
Get her really thinking about herself, you know.
No, but then you sit right the fuck back down to your chair and act like nothing happened. And when she's like, "What the fuck was that?" she'd be like, "Oh, I always fuck like that.
Sex honey.
I always fuck like that.
They got honey now.
Pussy gives me full body functionality, but after that,
I took a him earlier.
You're
like, come over here and sponge bath me, boo. I need you to sponge bath me off.
All right, so. Back to the real situation. Yeah. Guy in a wheelchair and a guy breakdancing. Who's got the right of way?
What? The guy in the wheelchair.
No, guy breakdancing. The wheelchair guy needs to not be driving through the breakdancing space.
Depending.
It depends.
Look,
nothing.
not really. If a guy starts here's where I'm at.
If I'm windmilling on my head,
here's the situation.
A motherfucker comes through in a wheelchair. Fuck you.
Dude starts breakdancing, just doing a little leg spin thing. He ain't spinning around on his side, on his back, or on his head. None. He's just doing a little leg kick out. And
so he's still on his hands.
Yeah,
and feet.
he's doing this other thing where he's doing this shit, right?
He's
the wheelchair guy,
footwork,
wheelchair guy tries to come in hot. And then he starts bucking at the breakdance dude when he gets in his area.
Well, then the wheelchair guy is wrong in this situation.
Like, the wheelchair guy kind of like half backs up a little bit and then looks around for sympathy. Like, I'm in a wheelchair. Can somebody get him out of the way? And dude just breakdances his ass off. And I'm over here, you know,
you the hype man.
White boy breakdancing. You know what I mean? And the wheelchair guy is still, I guess, trying to go around him, but he feels he's in the right because he's in the wheelchair.
Wheelchair guy always feels like he has the right of way.
Bro, that dude is clearly breakdancing. Y'all need to clear the way for that man.
Yeah.
I think breakdancers always get the right of way.
I would think.
Like, because first off, if a motherfucker's spinning on the back of his side or he's on his head,
doing that, he better have the right of way.
If he's windmilling on the side of his head and shit,
let the shit happen.
You gonna catch a fucking shoe to the face.
Yeah.
And you need to be like cognizant of that fact and be like, look, let me go on and not let myself get crippled by getting kicked in the face.
Because that dude's trying to look. That dude has no care in the world about the possible glass shattered on the ground, the beer, the urine, the everything on the floor. This man is trying to get his Kevin fucking Bacon on, and he has the right for that.
He's footloose. You need to recognize that shit.
What would have been tight is if the wheelchair motherfucker broke dance with. Did a dance battle.
Now we have
They went in there and did the foot thing like in like Kid and Play. They kicked the feet and did just in the circle.
It would have been over.
Yeah,
I would have shut that motherfucker down.
I would have paid for that. I would have went up to the front and I'd be like, here's my $10 cover.
I tell you what, Lieutenant Dan would have got some pussy that night.
Yeah. If the dude in the wheelchair
now, let me ask you this.
And hit this motherfucker with a fucking pop.
Let me ask you this.
Man, what?
If I'm at the bar and a dude rolls up in a wheelchair and I don't know this dude in the wheelchair, am I in the wrong when I refer to him as Lieutenant Dan? If I'm like, yo, Dan, and he's like, and I go, Lieutenant Dan. I'm like, you want a drink? I'm like, let me get a round of drinks. Everybody include Lieutenant Dan over here.
No, because you've been drinking, and they can kind of, he's just been drinking.
It all depends. Does he have his legs? Because, see, technically, Lieutenant Dan didn't have no legs.
Yeah, he's got to have he's got to be, he can't just be in
I don't know, man.
He got to be legless.
I don't know.
He got to be legless.
Oh, if he has legs, it's not acceptable?
It's not. Then you got to find a different guy in a wheelchair.
Legs, it's kind of like you poking fun at him.
Yeah,
no legs.
That's that bullshit.
You might as well call him a crippled bitch.
No, that's that bullshit.
Just call him crippled bitch. Hey, can we get crippled bitch a drink? You know, if you're going to call him Lieutenant Dan, he's got legs. That's more of an ass than calling him Lieutenant Dan.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. If this shit's playing and I'm like, everybody gets a drink, including Lieutenant Dan, and then I'm dancing to this shit, like Kevin Bacon.
That's where I'm at.
This is Footloose in the warehouse by himself until the chick shows up, clapping and dancing. He gonna throw his beer bottle. You hear it break.
That, and if I keep wearing, the other thing is, if I keep wearing my Only Fish hoodie, I'm gonna have to start OnlyFans.
Where's this coming from?
Jew, you need to OnlyFans, and we tie that in with the fucking program that we're gonna make, the fishing show, the Jew Unit Fish Dance, the fisherman. Excuse me, AKA Kenny Jew. Don't forget, if you didn't know, now you know. The Jew Unit
on the boat?
be rocking with the oral sax skills.
I meant to say the oral sax skills, man, because look, I listened to that show, right?
I bet you did, man.
And you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of when Vanessa was playing the clarinet on the Huxtable show. Remember that on the Cosby show? When she was playing the clarinet? And said, he was like, is that a goose dying? When he first warmed up. That's all I can put in my head was Vanessa going.
I mean, it took him a minute to get right.
Yeah.
He did hit one little bit right. And other than that, it was kind of rough. But my man is clearly putting in effort.
Yeah, and I'm commending the man.
Me too.
I'm giving the man a round of applause because he's doing his little bits by little bits. You know what I mean?
Right. And I'm trying to encourage that too because I really do want to do a Kenny Jew cover album.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to tell you, the Kenny Jew cover album will go hot hardcore. We do a video. Here's what we do. We find a Kenny G video, and we do you doing that same song. We spoof the fucking video, dog. We make it exactly the same, but it's just you.
And the whole album gonna be called Hot Mouth Sax.
Now, Kenny G, oral sax skills.
Yeah.
Oral sax skills. Kenny G covers.
That'll be the second album then. Hot Mouth Sax.
Hot mouth sax. Yes. Yes. We make a whole, like we do 5-10 songs, and then we do another album. Just you with fucking saxophones, dog. I'm telling you. We got you all day on this fucking Footloose soundtrack today, though, boy.
Oh, what?
That's the jam.
Oh shit.
What y'all didn't know? Let's hear it for the Jew. I mean, let's hear it for the boy. That's what it's really called, but let's hear it for the Jew.
So I'm proud of you doing your little bit, my little bit, brother. I see if people ain't noticed, man, we got this fresh Mason and Friends show merch right there. Check that shit out.
Let me model this motherfucker.
There you go, Ma. Show them off. Show it off. Show it off.
On the catwalk, you know.
Nah, shit. Catwalk. There it is. Boom. Let them know. Let them see it.
Y'all see these
Let them
sleeves?
see it. Let them see it.
Look at that sleeve.
Bam.
That's my sleeve right there. That's from the
There it is. Boom. All do a little turn on the catwalk.
Like this one.
With the B-boy stand.
Friends show established 2017 in case you didn't know.
There you go. Check it out, man. Go to the website, man. Click on merch. Get yours today. So, bam, get that shit popping off because that shit's fire.
Yes, that's designed by me. I put this together. And don't forget, this is the same flavor that the Canwy 6'9" jacket is.
Yep.
The Canwy 6'9" jacket is all over too. Now, you know what else?
6'9".
You know what else is really dope?
Smoke better than yours. What I smoke smells better.
That's right. Check this out.
Rolling Biggie Smalls.
This motherfucker got the subtleties. See that?
Oh shit! I see it in the back. Yeah, got the logo right there in the back in the middle.
17.
Hell yeah!
I tell you, man. Get little subtle details. See that subtle detail? That's how we get down.
Hell yeah, y'all see it. Get it.
Every little bit counts, goddammit. See, that's it too. I got the patch on the hat. So I'm doing my thing.
The Rickety Ship Crew, there it is.
When the hell is when's the festival? That 2 weeks?
Yeah. Matter of fact, we're gonna be out there in about
2 or 3 weeks.
It's the 20.
I think it's 3 weeks.
It's after 420, right? It's like 23rd, 22nd, whatever.
It's
It's
on Earth
literally
Day, I
what,
believe.
20 days from now?
Yeah.
Earth Day. Oh yeah, Earth Day right around now.
Yep. So get ready. You're gonna see us out there, man. You know, doing what we do. Those of us who have experienced us out there will see us again. Those of you who haven't will.
Absolutely.
You know. I'll be doing my little bits. You know.
I'll be riding with y'all this time. I won't be
soloing it.
So it's going to be single car action this time. I can appreciate that. I like that.
Yeah, we got the new tow lanes.
Yeah, we roll as a unit.
Roll in the tow lane.
I'm hoping it's a little chilly so I can rock this fresh ass jacket. Because if it's hot, I don't want to wear this motherfucker, sweat it all up. But if it's a little chilly, but it's not too chilly,
it's probably a little brisk to start off
this
the morning.
motherfucker will be perfect.
Yeah.
toll lane. What are you talking about? Easy pass?
What?
You say toll lane?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike's got the special toll pass, man.
Yeah.
What the?
We good
Oh
to
no,
go.
we 3+. You know, so.
Oh, that's true too. We could hove it legally. Legal hove.
3+. Yeah.
Yeah. No fake hove.
I got the shit. I got the easy pass.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, that's what I got the easy pass.
You got.
Either way, it'll still work.
Yeah.
We
Well, I don't
balling.
have
We
the
ain't-
one. I don't
we ain't
have.
got no traffic this year.
All that matters is we gonna make it.
Yep.
We gonna be
It's
there
still
nice and
RFK,
early.
right?
We gonna early entry
Yeah.
into that bitch. We gonna get up in there. We gonna hand out some cars. We gonna say some what's up to peoples and shit. We
Yep,
gonna move
holler
on
at
our
our
day.
folks out there.
That's it. Shout out to the OG Bobby Knight Johnson. Shout out to Kirk out there doing the damn thing, checking out all the episodes and playlists and shit.
There it is.
I got to find
Matter of fact,
phone homie again.
I gotta give a shout out to my homie SK the Kid. If y'all get a chance to check out his music, he's on Spotify. This is the homie I work with. He's been spreading the word about the motherfucking show too. So shout out to him for helping that out. And vice versa, I say you help us, we help you. So check out SK the Kid.
Shout out to SK the Kid.
Yep, appreciate
Doing a damn
that,
thing.
man. Appreciate the love out
Is
there.
SK the Kid on Spotify?
Yep. He's got some bangers on there. Fucking, cause I went to this one spot and dude was like, yo, I heard you got a podcast. I was like, yeah. He goes, the other guy that was out here told me that you got a podcast. I'm like, yeah, here, check it out. He goes, oh man, I fuck with this shit. All right, bet. Let me know what you think next time I come out here, man. So definitely big ups on that. But like I said, I done my little bits by little bits.
Give you a little numero uno SK the Kid off of Spotify. #1 track on his joint.
All right, you go. There you
High
go.
level rap.
Yeah.
Little shout out to the peoples out there. Do your thing.
Yeah.
You speak for us, we speak for you. So what do we got here, K? SK. Here. What is it? Say his name again.
SK the Kid.
SK the Kid.
But so this past Tuesday, I officially been certified. My home studio has been certified now, so I can record commercials and shit. You know what I mean, with no issues.
Hell yeah, Mike.
That's
well
all
done,
set
dude.
up. And next up is my demo, and then finish up the website, and voiceover shit's gonna be on and popping. So everybody's moving forward in this bitch, man. We keep trying to tell y'all, little bits by little bits go a long way.
Well, that's how life works, man. Like, we keep trying to steadily clip out, knock out the things we can knock out, right?
Yep.
So we hit 100 episodes video-wise.
Yeah, congratulations on that. Sorry I missed that.
Thank you, sir. Glad to have you on board for the 101st episode of videos. This is the 101st episode of video right here, my man. Yeah, dude, we've been doing it, and like,
that's what we talked about. We talked about that last week.
yeah, how you
should have been oral saxon on 100, and not the 99.
Right, you dropped your oral sax skills on the 99th episode instead of 100.
Had 99 problems, but a bitch won one.
But I'm saying though, we got 99 problems, but the sax ain't one.
The sax ain't one either.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how I tell you.
That oral sax ain't the problem.
You just got blowing it right.
You gotta use your mouth.
You gotta use your mouth right. You gotta get your mouth game right.
I don't think you're allowed to say blow on it. According to my man at work, you're not allowed to say blow on that thing like that.
That's your boy that's like mad homophobic. See, we're like an open-minded type of podcast.
I can't say I'm about to blow on that thing because
Dude, you blow on whatever thing you want, dog. Joe, blow on whatever you want, dog.
Ooh, I love that shit. I love getting them all worked up. It's funny, man. It's funny. I think he'll grab that. But now it's like, hey, can you get that little silver circular thing? He's like, what, the pipe? I'm like, oh, come on, bro. Don't talk to me like that, man. He's like, oh, all right.
Don't say things like pipe to me, dude.
I can't see. I'm like, bro, we work with all the things. We work with nuts, pipes, rods, screws, bro.
Like where I work,
it's almost good be gay, whatever we do.
Where I work, I sell car parts. People are like, I need these nuts. And I'm like, you need these nuts, huh?
Yeah, these nuts?
Like, I got these nuts. Come on down and get these nuts. Yeah, I'm like, I got these nuts waiting for you. Come on down and get these nuts. You want some of these nuts? How many of these nuts you want?
It's just like motherfuckers with me and my shit. They're like, yo, you carrying that black hose all day, huh? Hey, man, it's been like that my whole life.
Been carrying it as long as I can remember.
Hey, man, it gets heavy sometimes, you know what I mean? My back hurts from carrying this goddamn black hose all day.
It's worse when it hits the water.
Usually somebody will help me carry it, though, if it gets too heavy.
Yeah.
You gotta assist.
Like, this is your fault. You should help me carry this.
Yeah. Like, motherfucker, here it is.
I'm glad to hear everybody's doing well.
Yeah, man, I can't complain at all, bro.
This is just like a fairly disconjointed episode in my brain because I've been drinking all morning and I don't really remember anything. But I'm like, yo, this is going good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, man. Like, my voiceover coach was talking the other day and she had asked me, she said, well, I can tell you listened to our last session. And I was like, well, yeah. Like, it's recorded. I'm going to listen to what I sound like talking to you. So why wouldn't I? You know, so I can improve on it. And she was like, well, I can see that your skills that you have learned over the podcast carries over into this. I'm like, yeah. I catch little things nowadays. You know, I catch my mistakes. I catch all that shit.
You got to pay attention to your mistakes.
Like I told her, you know, I said, look, I'm talking with a lisp right now because my fucking tooth fucking just went insane on me. I never had a toothache before, ever in my life. And this shit put me down last week. That's why I wasn't here. Apparently, I guess something's infected or whatever, but going to take care of that shit this week.
Damn, that sucks, Mike. I'm glad to have you back, though.
Oh, bro, man, I'm telling you, I ain't never have, this man had my eye twitching, bro. Like, head throbbing, like, this shit was fucking some agony, man. Like, I wanted to do some Castaway shit and just yank this motherfucker right the fuck out. Like, take a goddamn ice skate.
Mike got an ice skate in his mouth.
You know what I mean? Just hit that motherfucker and knock that bitch clean out and knock me unconscious. Like, that shit was killing me.
Yeah, man, that's hardcore, dude. Teeth are a motherfucker, man.
No way that came out like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's possible. You're on an island.
If you work it and you got to do it right, you're going to do it right that time, and you're just going to. You got salt water all around you. You just switch that motherfucker away.
There's no. To me, there's no way that blade isn't.
Now, see, that's the other thing I was thinking right about that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like not
it's
pulling it
slice
all
up
the way
your
out.
gums. No, it's gonna slice up your gums. But the tooth, unless the tooth is so rotten, it's become soft.
Yeah, unless the tooth is just ready to where you can just physically pull it out by hand. You do that.
Hopefully,
you do that blade, that's just going to slice that shit in half. Everything.
I'd rather have a screwdriver for such a procedure, but you know. You got to work with what you got with.
So that blade that he was using, though, I don't think was as sharp as you think, because that's the blade he was using to cut them coconuts and shit.
Well, plus it was dull.
Look,
it wasn't sharp for the ice.
Is more dangerous.
It wasn't sharpened for the ice anyway. No, but if it's dull enough, it's just a hard piece of metal.
Yeah.
Because if that's a brand new ice skate, it's never been sharpened, so it's going to be dull in the first place. So you're going to have a nice thick fucking blade that doesn't really cut you. You know what I mean?
Put that motherfucker right there at the right angle, and he hit that motherfucker hard enough, like. He was contemplating that shit because he was already crying.
He knew the deal.
He was already crying.
He was gonna like a motherfucker, bro.
I gotta do this shit right the first time.
Yeah. That's how shit is.
Because if I don't, it's gonna be fucked up. That's why he ended up passing the fuck out. He did it right the first time. It was like, oh, no. You know, he gotta wake up. He done knocked his own self the fuck out. But that tooth was gone.
Gone.
You know, like a tiger blood.
All that poison leaked the fuck out. Done. He good to go.
He got tiger blood.
Yeah.
I'm by winning.
So they're talking to Wilson.
Yep. He told Wilson. He said, "Wilson, you gonna be here when I wake up?" And Wilson said,
"Yep."
And he was
said
like,
right there.
All right, then. I gotta do it like this, because like that's when you work that motherfucker in. Like a buddy of mine, man. Shout out to the homie Turk, man. The homie Turk, like years ago, he didn't have no money, right? He had a fucked up tooth. He pulled his tooth himself. Had like a thing of bleach. He had like a swab with bleach on it. He like stuffed it in the hole. Like he just was in the fucking man. He was straight popping teeth out his head with a fucking screwdriver and shit, dog. With bleach in a fucking cotton swab to fucking put in the hole. Like that's a wild dude. I gotta get him on here.
Nah, I can't bleach it.
Got more of these crazy people out here in the streets to know about the Mason and Friends show that are the real people.
Oh, man.
Shout out to y'all motherfuckers. Big up, Turk.
Fuck yeah, appreciate all y'all, man. Fucking, but yeah, man, that motherfucker put me down, because I'm like, man, at first I thought it was like some kind of sinuses, but it turned into be worse. Like, there's some bullshit here. Like, I ain't even bother going to work. I said, man, fuck y'all, I ain't dealing with y'all. Chill today, try to get some fucking sleep, something. Gotta make something happen, so I go to the dentist to get them.
Teeth are miserable, man. Teeth can be real miserable.
That's because they're all connected to your nervous system. You know what I mean? Like all your roots, all this shit right here. It's nothing but fucking nerves wired up with your fucking teeth and roots.
That's why I'm mad that I had to have braces, because like my teeth always want to revert back, and if I don't wear my retainer, dog, my head hurts, bro. My head hurts like a motherfucker. So like I gotta wear my retainer like 4 or 5 days out of the week. Yeah. Otherwise my shit feels like I'm getting my braces tightened, only technically it's like they're being loosened or reverting back, because my teeth want to go back to where they were naturally. Like I'd take crooked ass teeth. No headaches if I had the fucking choice to do it over. You remember that little bastards out there that I ain't supposed to be watching this show right now?
I told my girl, she goes, you probably need a root canal. I said, man, I just told them to pull the fucking tooth. Like, the fuck do I give a shit about a root canal?
Yeah, no, you don't need to do all that. The root canal and capping and all that dumb shit. That's
fuck
just
all
more
that. That's more
work,
money. More money, more all that. Nah, just go ahead. Shoot me the fuck up.
I'm trying to get a platinum tooth put up in that motherfucker.
And yank that motherfucker right
trying to go full platinum in that motherfucker.
Oh, you want to do like baby did?
Yeah. No, I just want a whole tooth that's made out of platinum, like stuffed back into my empty hole.
You know, I think it'll end up fucking your gums up.
No, they used to do it with gold back in the day. They still do it with gold. You can get a gold tooth.
Well, I mean, they do it.
Why can't we do it with platinum?
I said, baby and them had all their shit. The grills they thought that weren't grills, but they had their teeth taken out and replaced.
See, now that I don't want to do if I don't have to. But if I lose a tooth, like if one of my molars or whatever is like they're gonna remove it, like I'm gonna be like, yo, what's the baddest ass piece of metal we could put up in there? Can I get a titanium tooth?
They don't put nothing back for your molars.
Yeah, they made caps or whatever. I think I don't even know.
They were take them out. Those are like way back there.
What they fill them with back in the day? Gold and shit, right? Can I get some titanium in that motherfucker?
Then they probably don't do shit now.
I want something like that, dog. If I gotta lose it,
probably do some 3D filling.
If I gotta lose it, I want to come back with some like carbon fiber. You know what I'm saying?
3D,
can I get a Can I get a 3D printed carbon fiber tooth to go in that hole?
That's what they'll do.
That's what I'm talking about. I'll be like, yo, my teeth feel so much lighter and more agile.
Yeah.
They feel so much harder and stronger than they ever did before. I get all my teeth replaced like that. I do like baby.
I'll bite you in the back.
Carbon fiber teeth. They'd be all black with that complex.
Oh, you want that matic? That matic?
I want it to look like the hood of a car. No, that'd be horrible, dude. Absolutely horrible. I'm leaning on platinum. Fuck carbon fiber, man. I want platinum too.
Yeah. But I think it does something to your gums though eventually.
Like what was it?
I know your breath gonna fucking stink.
Right. That's
like, you can't.
Like Trick Daddy.
Trick Daddy's breath gotta be funky. But then again, he eats a lot of booty holes. So.
Yeah, that's a whole other level of funky.
Not sure if it's.
That's counteracting. One of them's counteracting something.
Or metal mouth.
It's both, man.
Yeah.
Booty hole interacting with metal mouth. No, thank you.
One cancels one out, though.
No, it don't.
Got to.
No, dude. There's no cancellations in that.
It's just going to intensify the one.
Exactly.
Cancel one out and super intensify the one.
No, it intensifies both.
Yeah, because that hot heat.
Yeah. One just becomes worse. The tooth ends up tasting just like booty hole all the time.
And then your mouth is just booty hole and metal.
Right. What's that smell? It's booty hole and metal.
God,
can't you get one of those to go in? Not really.
It's trash mouth. That's yuck mouth right there.
That's garbage. Hot garbage mouth.
How you even get close enough to a bitch to eat a booty hole anyway, though, if your breath like that? That's what gets me.
How many booty holes do you eat before your breath starts stinking like that? Especially with
That's like the Tootsie Roll question.
We need to get Trick Daddy on here.
How many booty holes?
How many booty holes you got to eat before your mouth just stank like bad news?
Like
one, a two, a three, a three.
Trick Daddy come up here with 3 as his response to everything. Trick Daddy, how many of these you got to do? Oh, 3.
Nah.
That's a question there we need to have.
That is a question right there.
We need to have a conversation with Trick Daddy one of these days. I need to get somebody to just task on fucking hitting up people all the time to come on and do interviews.
Just random shit here.
We get another flat earther, goddammit.
Well, we talked to Dirty Trucker about that one.
I want a lady flat earther. Dirty Trucker was like, man, I can't make miracles happen. He was like, I might be able to find y'all a flat earther. I said, no, I need a female flat earther. He was like, what? I don't know about that. I said, I don't know either. I don't know how to find a lady flat earther that wants to come on here.
Dave?
Dave found us.
Dave found us.
Fuck, Dave found us.
Dave reached out to us.
Well, fuck,
he was like, yo, y'all want Dave, Flat Earth Dave on the show so I can explain to y'all about Flat Earth?
We got to reach out to Dave then, and we got to be like,
Dave's been, I followed his Instagram.
We got to reach out to him and see if he got to know a female one.
On some shit here lately.
But he got to know a female or flat earther, man. That's how we got to do it. We got to stay in the community and find a community, man.
A lot of people that they've had these past.
Look, we need to bring Dave and a flat earth chick out, and they can have like a flat earth off, maybe, or they all agree. Do they all agree with each other, or do any of them have concepts that are different than the other?
I doubt it. I think they all work together.
Man, I don't know. We've got to figure that out, and then we got to argue with both of them to figure out which one see who's the aggressor. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I just kind of want to have a bunch of flat earthers with different perspectives and ask them all questions.
That's same like a flat earth all.
But like the more that we talk to, it would be like, well, flat earth Judy says this.
We have all 3 of them like a column, pick like 4 squares. You know what I'm saying?
After we talk to a few different ones, then we bring a couple back at the same time and let them argue and then interject questions.
Whole Zoom off with these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Have a flat earth off. That's what
that would be fucking a blast right there.
A flat earth off. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm about. We need to get that going. We need to find
you. I need you to put some legwork in and find us a flat earth lady, man.
We just got to talk to Dave, bro.
No, you need to find flat earth Judy. Or Flat Earth Jessica.
Give me Flat Earth fucking Dave's contacts. I'll give that motherfucker and I'll find Flat Earth.
I'm going to send it to you right
Jessica.
now.
There you go, Mike.
I'm like, yo, we talked to you, Dave.
A couple years ago, Dave. We had you on the podcast.
I need to find a female one
I'd like to find a lady that does Flat Earth, too.
I need your contacts of 6 Flat Earthers that you know. 3 females
Who
and 3
are the
dudes.
hottest Flat Earth chicks you know?
Yeah, I need to know the hottest Flat Earth chicks you know, and then I guess you think the fucking cutest guys are, bro. I need 2 dudes, 3 chicks.
Yes.
Or 1 and 1.
Oh, wait a minute, bam. I think I found her. Let me see.
You found a Flat Earth lady?
See? Can't you just type in Flat Earthers on the gram and there should be a bunch of them?
I don't know, dude. I tried to look for Flat Earth lady on YouTube and it just came up with a bunch of random shit. I don't know how to find these people. I don't know how to find all these different types of folks. Mike's halfway to Flat Earth anyway. He'd be the best shot we have at finding this.
Flat Earth community. See, that's all you gotta do. Just get on that. Hello. All right, bam, follow. See, that's all you gotta do, bro.
What'd you do?
I'm just gonna join the flat Earth community, man. Before flat Earth official. There's another one. Bam. Follow. All up in the game.
Yeah. So you find the hardcore ladies and ask them to come on the show.
I'm gonna send you the interview. I'm gonna put it in our group joint of him, Flat Earth Dave, talking to the shorties. That way, boom, we all got it.
Yeah, man. That's what we need. We need a flat Earth lady to come on here. I want to talk to a lot of people,
Yeah,
man.
who is that chick? All right, calm down, Dave.
So Dave been on it, man.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of stuff to get riled up about. I'll bet Dave's all upset about the fucking...
Is she a flat earther or is she not a flat earther?
I don't know. I ain't heard none of these interviews. I'm just saying. I'm
sure that Dave is like all caught up in this alien spacecraft shit that people are talking about, being like, that's that bullshit.
Yeah, we gotta get Dave back out of here, man. Talk about the aliens and all the real shit, man.
Are you gonna be able to ask questions this time?
Probably
Instead of
not.
just being completely fucking enamored and like lost your shit, like can't believe this. That you just standing there in awe, like.
Yeah, he was stuck.
It's just so many facts, you can barely get a word in, for one. For two, it's just like, man, what's he even talking about,
You gotta jump in. You gotta like latch onto something and jump in like you know.
Yeah, because see, while
Dude,
he was looking up shit.
He was saying that he was a solar panel guy, and I was telling him solar panels are not economically viable. Like I haven't sold solar panels, but you know I know a little something. And I talked to the people at Tesla out west, and I had good questions. They had to bring in the guy from out back, so I was like, I'm on this. I'm good.
Yeah.
I know just as much about solar panels as he knows about flat Earth. He just don't know anything because flat Earth is bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like you got science about the made up thing. You know what I mean? Like I could make up something and tell you about all kinds of fucking scientific facts.
Now remember, he said if you could prove him wrong,
yeah, give me a Bitcoin.
get your Bitcoin.
Now, well, he also said if we could tell him how many miles it was to the moon, he'd tell us he'd give us a Bitcoin too. So we got to remember that shit.
Yeah,
the next time he comes on.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that's 478 or whatever it is. And he could be like, oh damn, I can't give you a Bitcoin, you know. But
That's not Googleable information.
we weren't gonna sit here and Google it. It was like off the top of the head.
Off the top of her head, yeah.
I'll Google that bitch right now.
Fucking you got the aliens, you got all these derailments. Remember, you see the newest one that happened that's got like the Ohio River in some state blocked up right now that was carrying some goddamn chemical. I can't remember the chemical.
Oh yeah, Ohio's all exploding on us, man.
Shout out to Ohio River's fucked up right now.
Shout out to the listeners in Ohio, man. Please get out of that state if you can.
Yeah, because a whole lot of shit's fucking up
For some reason, this country wants to destroy Ohio. I don't know why.
Yeah, at least poison y'all's water.
Did you hear about the water that was on the bottled water on the shelves in New Jersey that got pulled because it was probably contaminated? It was
with what?
It was sourced near East Palestine.
Okay, nah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they pulled 1 gallon things of, I don't know, Glacier or some shit water. I can't remember what the brand was.
Probably Glacier Ice.
Or something. Yeah. It was one of these multiple water brands that they sell.
Geyser Ice or whatever it's called.
Yeah, it might have been that one.
Geyser Ice.
No,
yeah,
I feel like it's got like a white label with like a little bit of blue and a red ring on it.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, they had to pull a bunch off the shelves. Good times, man. Good times.
Crazy. And fucking Michigan
Meanwhile, we're giving
fucked up.
Right.
We're still giving money to Ukraine.
Right. Still giving money to Ukraine.
They
Can't drink water in
more fucking money to go
Flint,
over
Michigan, or fucking Mississippi, or Chicago, or
right
Ohio.
Down the road here, Bilton, Opal, Orleans. You can't drink that water down that motherfucking way.
Yep. Why would we want to have drinkable, potable, or whatever the term is, water in America when we could like give money to Ukrainian Nazis? Anyway, it wasn't my idea.
Oh, man.
I've been against that shit.
Sounds bitter.
That's the world we're in right now.
Yeah, man, we're indicting our political enemies. Like, let's open up the whole world to a whole bunch of bullshit. Like,
that whole thing is just fucking dumb too, right there.
Like,
I see motherfuckers celebrating like, oh, Trump's indicted. The fuck?
He's gonna get off, and it's gonna make him more powerful.
I'm like, yo, what are y'all getting excited for? These are misdemeanor charges if he's get charged for it. It's not a charge to give a bitch hush money. To shut the fuck up.
It's trying so hard to make him a criminal when it's like every other president and presidential candidate over the last 30 or 40 years is a fucking criminal in a greater way, at least in 1 or 2 other different ways. Fucking George Bush and fucking Dick Cheney are war criminals.
Yep.
If we send them to ICC, they get locked up. That's why we don't protect participate in the ICC. Shh, because Putin got it fucking, oh, it's all about it now. Oh, they want to arrest Putin. Well, woohoo, we're all about it, except unless it's one of our guys they want to arrest.
Between this shit, like they done arrested some journalists now.
Yeah, in Russia.
Like, we got to figure out what we're going to do about that. You still got the other guy that's over there.
Yeah, you ain't going to do shit. How about you work out whatever you do with Brittany Griner to get those motherfuckers out of here?
Griner getting her out for having actually something illegal over there.
Right.
That wasn't supposed to be over there to begin with.
Right, for actually doing something.
Yeah.
We're gonna slant the tables to get the girl out that actually did something.
Yeah.
But you people that probably didn't actually do anything, we're just gonna let you rot.
Yeah.
Because you're just fucking men.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know what it is, man.
Ass backwards over this motherfucker for real.
It's madness,
Mad
man.
about TikTok because the China's stolen our information. But
dude,
we've been doing that since the Patriot Act. Edward Snowden left because he saw what the fuck we was doing.
Edward Snowden is a citizen of Russia now because of what we were doing.
Yeah.
And we want to act like Russia's the real problem.
He's the bad guy. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
The fuck all that.
That's
bullshit.
it. We're dis and whatever other misinformation,
like a
motherfuckers.
motherfucker, man. Hypocrites all the way around this bitch, yo. It's like, come on. Y'all worried about the dumbest shit under the fucking sun.
Yeah, it's real madness.
Like, I was watching news about the person that killed them kids in fucking Tennessee, right? This is the shit that pissed me off about.
Person, look at you being all judicious.
Well, this is why I say person, because these motherfuckers didn't want to report on shit because they had to make sure they had the person's right pronoun. I'm like, fuck the pronoun. Bruh, a person killed kids, period. That's all there is to it.
Right, Mike. Exactly. A human being killed children.
That's it. Boom.
And those children were humans as well. And I don't give a fuck what color they were, what religion they were, what state they were in, what county, what country.
What they fucking associate with what the fuck. I don't give a fuck about a pronoun.
Right.
This asshole killed children.
You lose your rights for me to properly gender you after you killed children with a fucking rifle. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck what gender
what
you identify.
Fuck? Come on.
Because it's funny, at this point, I don't even know. I'm like, was it a male or a female? Like, I've heard so many. Some or another, but I've heard so many different things. They're like, oh, this is only the fifth female killer or whatever, but I'm not sure if she was a girl by birth or if she was a boy by birth.
She was a boy.
She's a boy by birth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, then she's just another male killer as far as I'm concerned.
Exactly. Because at the end of the day, when a bitch dies, guess what? On your certificate of male.
Well, it's all about if the archaeologists dig you up in 300 years, what are they going to say you were?
Exactly.
They're going to look at you and go, all right, well, this is a boy.
This is the pelvis of a male.
Yeah.
Right here.
These bones are thick like male bones.
Yeah.
Bones.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
I said bones. Nah, man, it's fucking ridiculous. Everything's ridiculous, but that's like the world we live in. Like, we're trying to, like, disassociate ourselves from reality and shit. And
bro.
It's dangerous.
It's a fucking hell of a slope we're on right now.
Well, like, reality sucks, right? So, like, the fact that nobody wants to admit that reality sucks and you got to, like, make the best of it, regardless of whatever your silly situation is. Like, if you want to be a girl, I don't care. Be a girl. That's cool. But, like, don't fucking, like, try to, like, force me to do something based on you being a girl when you may or may not look like one. I don't know. Like, it's a really slippery slope. You can identify however you want. It's not up to me to recognize you and your identification.
Yeah.
Like, I'll do the best I can.
You know?
If you look like a sir, I'm going to say yes, sir. If you look like a ma'am,
I'm not a sir, I am a them.
Well, yes. Well, what is that? Is that
what
them?
What the fuck is that then?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, yes, ma'am. No, them. All right, yes, ma'am.
Yes, them.
Yeah, yes, them. Okay.
Yes, them. There you go. That's how I'm going to have to rock with it, you know, because, like, I don't mean no disrespect. I'm doing the best I can. If I misgender you, sorry. I didn't mean to. You know what I mean?
Like, fuck, I remember I walked to this one place, yo. This shit had me fucked up because I wasn't sure if this was a man or a woman. And when the person spoke, sounded like a woman, but looking like a man.
Yup.
But I still wasn't sure.
Dude.
And the person was like, well, you have a good day, sir. And I'm like, you have a good day as well. You know?
Exactly.
Bam, there you go. I don't want to fuck your shit up.
We get a phone call at work from this person named Michelle. Michelle sounds like you.
Yeah.
Michelle be like, yo, this is Michelle at Dust and Such. And I'm like, all right, Michelle, what can I do for you? And they're like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, all righty then. Have a nice day, Michelle. Michelle sounds like a man. Like, you sure it's not Michael? Nope. It's Michelle. Okay.
It's Michelle, yeah.
Whatever you say, Michelle. Nice to meet you. But, like, I don't care about all that.
Nah, it don't matter.
I just don't think you should be able to enter in a boxing match against a girl.
Or swimming or any sporting event, you know?
Like,
biologically, men,
I could care less about the rest.
different.
I just don't think that you should be able to enter sporting events. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's just not the same.
Yeah, that's cheating.
Yeah.
Oh, like a motherfucker. That's like...
Well, like, what's Joanna Man about? I ain't never seen it, but I'll bet you the
Joanna
moral.
Man, wasn't that what the fuck is that motherfucker?
Joanna Man is about
Joanna
a man
Man is a dude
that joins
like,
the WNBA after he gets suspended from the NBA,
yeah,
right?
something like that.
So, like, what's the moral of the story bound to be?
Yeah.
He's whooping these girls' asses and he shouldn't be playing
He's
against them.
dominating in the sport.
What's the moral of the story? I ain't seen Joanna Man, but I bet you, buddy, that's the moral of the story in Joanna Man.
Joanna Man right now. I forgot about Joanna Man.
Like,
because it had what's his name that played in Life, the motherfucker that was getting ready to run across the gun line.
The gay dude in Life.
Yeah, he played the girl in Joanna Man.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying is, like, this was common knowledge until very recently, and then, like, now it's not. And I'm all about people's rights to be whoever the fuck they want to be. Like, it's just a couple of things that I can't stand for. So
yeah, because the motherfucker had a shower scene in there, and he was in his whole uniform taking a shower in that bitch. I remember that joint.
Nowadays, all he has to do is identify as a woman. We could do a remake of Joanna Man and totally change the whole fucking premise of it, and people would be like, "Oh my god, that's so woke."
All right, it says when a pro basketball star Jamal Jeffries gets booted from the big leagues after an outrageous on-court stunt, his unwillingness to give up the sport leads to desperate measures. Dressed in drag, Jamal calls himself Joanna Man. Joanna Man. Yeah, okay, Joanna is the first name, Man's the last name.
Right.
And becomes a star player on the women's basketball team, helping them climb the ranks. He also quickly develops a crush on the team captain, Michelle, played by Vivica Fox, but cannot act on his feelings in fear of his true identity being discovered.
Right.
This was done in 2002?
Right.
Shit. Wow.
This movie would never fly today. They got to remake Joanna Man where it's like, okay, and she just transitions to a woman and is like the best player in the WNBA. And everybody's like, yeah, it's cool. She's a real lady.
I think it would play today. Motherfuckers wouldn't give a shit because they're like, yeah, she's representing us. Yep. This is what we're talking about here.
I know the whole world's gone crazy. Like, I don't even know. It's crazy.
Son of a bitch, I completely forgot about Joanna Man. I'll be goddamn.
But like Ladybugs, right? They did the same thing.
Shit with the soccer team,
right? They dressed a little boy up, let him play on a girls' team.
Yeah.
Jonathan Brandis.
Yep.
I'm telling you, Rodney Dangerfield did the whole same thing.
Yep.
They done made these movies.
God damn.
They've made these movies, man.
Look at this shit. It's been in our psyche since fucking day one.
Ladybugs is what, 90s?
Yeah, dude.
If Joanna Man it was 02, then goddamn fucking that was 90 something. Right. 5 maybe, 4, fuck.
No, wait a minute, hold on. There's
7
Joanna
probably.
Man
Everything seemed to happen in 97 and shit, you know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that said, we're going to have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close.
Was a simple motherfucker.
Rodney was the man.
He was a man, God.
Rodney Dangerfield was the man. Shout out Rodney Dangerfield. Shout out Sam Kinison. And don't forget, be nice to people that look like you. Be nice to people that don't look like you. Don't be a dick.
Little bit by little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Keep moving forward.
That's right. Keep grinding on the shit that you're trying to get done. And
we believe in you.
That's right. Don't forget how much we love you.
Love y'all.
Wish you nothing but the best.
All day.
And peace be with you.
Go.
Peace.